Well, it's fall. Yes, look how beautiful that is. Fall came to Sweden, and I was sitting having a lot of meetings, and I had to break, and I looked out and I saw these beautiful colors, fall colors, and I decided I was going to go for a walk. And I figured I would check in with you guys and actually share what my sustainable fall routines are, or routines, I wouldn't call them routines, things that I love doing in the fall, or love to do as a family, I should say. So, should we dive in? Well, the first one is that obviously my garden is slowing down quite significantly. There are a lot of things still growing, a lot of greens actually. I have a lot of kale and spinach and winter salad and bok choy growing in the garden, and carrots, lots and lots of carrots and potatoes, so, and herbs. And we still enjoying eating a lot of that, obviously. But we also, what I'm doing right now is I'm obviously preparing my garden for slumber. So I'm picking a lot of leaves, covering my beds to use as mulch and to protect them, and that will make a beautiful soil in the spring. I did plant actually garlic because I want to plant garlic in the fall, and it will come up in the spring and the summer. So I did that, turning the compost, but we also taking care of a lot of the harvest, which is like we are prime time, preserving time, which is something that I love to do, and the kids do. So I'm dehydrating a lot of kale and Swiss chard and green leaves that I can, because I find that to be easy to have. They don't take a lot of space, but I'm also freezing spinach. I'm chopping it and freezing it for be used in stews and soups and stuff like that, and stir fries for the winter. Liam is making a lot of fruit leathers. And we also, because we're foraging a lot, so chanterelles and elderberries. So elderberries, are making elderberry syrup, and we're also making, and that's not so much foraging, but we're making fire cider, because to have for the winter of a lot of colds. So don't miss out on that. I have a video for that, and I will link it in the description box. But there is something so magical about harvesting and foraging and filling your freezer, your pantry with food, because in the January, February, when it feels like forever before we're gonna have anything growing outside again, we enjoy making a blueberry pie or blueberry pancakes, or taking out greens or carrots or beans or whatever we've been freezing, and mushrooms. And enjoying them just extends the summer and fall a little bit longer. So that is number one. So number two is that we are a family who loves to be outdoors, and just because it's fall and it's cooler, and it is definitely cooling down, doesn't mean that we are going to be indoors. We are spending lots of time in the forest, which is only about 20-minute walk from our apartment, if you can believe that. We live in the middle of Stockholm city. And we take beautiful long walks, and we pack up and bring some hot drink and some food or sandwiches, something good to eat, and we hike, and we find a nice spot to sit down. It can be by a lake, it can be just somewhere in the forest on the stump, and we sit there and we enjoy being outdoors. And while we're in the forest, obviously that's my number three, we forage. Like I said, we are doing a lot of fall foraging. So in the forest, there are nuts, hazelnuts and walnuts, as well as mushrooms. So we're still picking a lot of mushrooms, and oh boy, it has been a great mushroom year. Wow, I'm so grateful. The berries, that's kind of over. In the city, or like more in the city, we do forage for rosehips, and I make my rosehip oil to have for winter tired skin. So I will link that video as well. And we make rosehip tea, we make rosehip soup, which is a very classic, Swedish classic food. If you haven't tried rosehip soup, it's filled with vitamin C, it's delicious. And rosehip tea is something we drink a lot, so and we add to our herb collection for herbal tea that we do. So that is another one that we like to do. Walk over here so you guys can see these trees. Oh, I have to say that fall is one of my favorite seasons. Well, I like all seasons, but me and Bella just reflected that we think we like spring the least is the least exciting, unless, I mean, obviously there's like spring flowers and stuff like that, and it's exciting in its own way, but we love fall because of the colors. We love summer, obviously, duh, because it's fun to be outside. We also love winter because we love snow and we love skiing and we love hiking in the snow. Anyway, so let's talk about the last one. It is that obviously because it's cooler, we're spending more time indoors, and this means that we're cooking a lot, like warm stews and food that we like buy about either we're harvesting or foraging, but also buy at the farmers market. There's so many beautiful, colorful food right now. So we focus a lot on that, but we also bake a lot. And I'm blessed to have kids who are really good bakers. And we love to sit and watch a movie together or a TV show. We're totally into Stranger Things right now. We can't wait for the next season. Oh, please tell me that there are some other Stranger Things fans out here. When Bella first brought us, they're like, oh, we should watch this one. I was like, I don't know. This seems very science fiction, not my thing. Oh my God, it's so exciting. And it's so fun to watch it with the kids. So we cuddle down on the couch under a blanket and we eat some of the baked goods that we have made, and we drink like homemade herbal teas that we have either grown or foraged. And again, it's one of those, it is so special to bring that out in the middle of winter, to drink tea made from things that you grew or you foraged. Anyway, these are just some of my favorite things. I know them more, but I can't come up with them right now. And so anyway, if you like this video, it gives me a thumbs up. Subscribe, share, and come back for more fabulous, sustainable, single mom, budget friendly, plant-based, zero waste tips.